money in the bank account, ring on the finger, and winning the championship, winning the tournament. These are all points in time that people wait for to categorize themselves as a certain thing, right? Winner, wealthy or rich, and that wife or husband or everything in between. And we categorize ourselves based on these points in time. And this is how our brain and our school system and everything is teaching us to be, right? When we win the tournament, we are a winner. When we get the ring on the finger, then we can say that we're a wife. And when we have a certain amount of bills in the bank account, then we can feel rich. And as we talk about these concepts, we're going to be weaving in a linear timeline mindscape with a time doesn't exist linearly. Time exists realities exist multidimensionally. So there's going to be two perspective points in this one conversation. So let's start with the winner thing, right? So winning the medal, the trophy, the tournament, receiving that never has made a winner. That's not what defines a winner, right? And those who play sports know that. Winning is not done when the buzzer hits, hits zero. It's done during the lifetime of that athlete, waking up at 4:30 a.m. all through high school so that they can go to practice before going to school. Every single diet choice that they make, every single meal that they eat in the last 10 years has contributed to that person being a winner before they won, right? And being a winner, all of these things, the practice, the dealing with destroyed relationships because the sport in an athletic endeavor, if I'm using that as an example, is more important than even relationships. Sacrificing money, buying the best equipment, watching videos of components, watching videos of whatever, going to seminars. These are all what makes this particular person or team a winner. Receiving the medal is not the definitive point of winning, right? And understanding this difference is very important. And we see athletes not understand this difference, right? Because they feel that the trophy makes them a winner, which means that once they receive the trophy, that lasts for about 10 seconds, and then they start feeling like, I want another trophy because I need that to feel fulfilled. And that's when you have lifetime athletes who become very, very good at what they do and become professionals because they're so amazing that people will pay to watch them and live vicariously through them. And so I'm definitely not saying that this is wrong, a wrong way of being. I'm just saying that there's another perspective point that I feel should be comprehended by such people so that they can have multiple perceptions of how they are being. Now, how this is applicable to most of us if we go into like regular life, like the whole marriage thing. Getting proposed to, or getting asked, or asking the question and getting the answer yes, does not make you a husband. Or let's just start with wife, all right? So a wife is not somebody who is married, okay? That's the same thing as saying that you're only a winner if you win, right? But we know that the winning is a side effect of being a winner, okay? Marriage is a side effect of being a wife, of having that wife energy, not side girl energy or girlfriend energy or girl who doesn't know what she wants energy, girl who doesn't understand her value or her needs energy, but wife energy. And so getting proposed to does not make you a wife, if you're following me. Uh, it's all of the other stuff that makes you wife material. And bringing that wife energy can happen before you get proposed to. And just like the case of the athlete, if we walk around as winners and wives and husbands, then that is actually going to bring us to the reality of receiving the trophy, receiving the ring, more harmoniously, and I will even say, let's just say, efficiently. It'll bring us to that reality. It'll draw that reality to us, however you want to look at it, whether you're going there or it's coming to you. It's going to draw it to us more effectively than if we're waiting for the proof and the validation. If we are just walking around like someone who's not a winner, expecting that they're going to be a winner when they win. We're walking around like a girlfriend, expecting to transition over to wife status when someone finally asks the question. So the whole point here is that if we really understand that this reality is not operating in a linear time fashion, then we don't have to wait for said moments in time to be and feel as the target or the goal aspect of ourself. These aspects of ourself exist multidimensionally, okay? Somewhere you are a wife, you are a winner, you are also a loser, you are also, you know, all the different versions of yourself. And we would want to envision, which is why vision work is so important, the grandest versions of ourself, and the realities where those versions of ourself exist will be magnetized to us through our electromagnetic frequency, right? Our thoughts are electric, right? The neurons, the synapses are all electric, right? Little lightning bolts happening all throughout our body. Our nervous system is electric. Our heart is magnetic. There's a magnetic field that is much, much more powerful than the brain, that extends outside of our body into a reality which is what? Electromagnetic. And so the combination of the thoughts and the feelings make us into this reality, and we have for lack of better words, I'm going to say control, but then there's a question of really if it's us thinking and feeling or if it's being channeled into this vessel. But yeah, we've got a greater creator control of ourself, which means we have greater control of this electromagnetic reality that we exist in, if we are mindful of our thoughts and feelings. Now, what was the next thing? Rich, right? So you can see that being a rich person is not defined by the money in your bank account. It's not. There's rich people that lose all their money. Do you think that they just think, oh, I'm not rich anymore? Maybe some of them do. But if you look at an 80-year-old wealthy person's life, there's probably times in their life where it went like this. Because they're 80 and still wealthy means that in the dip times, they didn't lose the identity of wealth. Okay, so even if there was $0 in the bank account, even if there was negative money in the bank account, the mindset, the responsibility, the behavior, the actions of said person was still that of wealth, which means that it's only, a matter of moments in history or places or time that they would come back to a reality of wealth. So I've given 3 different examples: the athlete, the couple, the person in a couple. I don't even know what I would call the aspect of a marriage partnership, and a wealthy person. And know that the trophies, the rings, the money in the bank account isn't what makes you that. And if you are that, then getting those things, achieving those things, being validated in the ways of trophies, rings, and wealth in the bank account, it's only going to match the frequency of who you are being now, presently. And actually, that's the only thing that we have control of. It is the grand thing that we have control of. So it is where our focus is. And so however you feel now is where you will be tomorrow. Because tomorrow doesn't really exist. So it's all about now. I think you guys can make some sense of that and get some value.